This is the office of Ken Parkhurst and Associates. It's located in the Larchmont area, in the heart of Los Angeles. Ken, what school did you attend?
I went to Los Angeles City College after Hollywood High, and I know the Hollywood High fight song.
Oh, what does it sound like?
I'm not going to sing it.
Okay. And after Hollywood High, did you go to...
Just World War II had started when I was in school, and I came down with an affliction that prevented me from being drafted. And I went to Los Angeles City College really because at that point in my life I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had always drawn. I thought of myself as an artist someday. Norman Rockwell, George Petty, you name them, I could draw them. I was a good shader. I stayed within the lines. And this one was also very old, one of my favorite designs. For a company called Electronic Memories, who did not want a trademark. I was working with Jay Chiat on this when the Chiat agency was quite small, and he had specifically requested that we design for them a logo type of the name.
They gave you the symbol and gave me the data sheets.
Well, this, as I was doodling and struggling with attempting to design a letter style for the name, and I wasn't having a lot of success, I doodled the trademark, and I spent another hour on it, put it on the wall, and when Jay came in, he decided to change his mind, which I have always admired him for. He's an opinionated, strong-minded man, but he has an eye, and he picked it out and wanted it, and he sold it to them. I doubt if I could have.
Really?
But I've always been pleased by that. This is another old one for a banking system in the state of Washington called Washington Mutual Savings Bank. And the symbol is, of course, the joined growth of accrual. It's almost like plant-like forms. And one change that's come about in the last few years is that my son Dennis and I collaborate. Dennis is a painter who works for me virtually full-time and works with me more now than for me, and is responsible for a good deal of the finished work that you see. So that these are really here because I think of them as being quite different from each other. Again, going back to the philosophy of design, you're involved with public communication, you're involved with persuasion and providing the smell of something. And I think you must be eclectic to do that you have to use various sources and various styles to express yourself. So I think Dennis also has a very strong background with printmaking, studied at Long Beach,
right.
And so he has special knowledge in those areas that I could use, and that the two of us together might do some things. I hope that can happen.
Well, based on what I see behind you, you're making a great combination.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for the interview.
You won't publish the part that Dennis has anything to do with these, will you? I mean,
he wants sole credit.
Yes.
The camera's still on.